Good morning. Happy Saturday. Hello, hello, hello. What do we have in here? Annie Banani. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for sharing. Pat Moss. Good afternoon to you. And BP says hello and good morning to everybody. He's very vocal this morning. And he has been fed, so it's not that he's crying for food. He is just wanting to be known. Uh, Good morning, sweetheart. All right, let's go into our heart. Happy Saturday to all of you. So, touching the heart center, we slow down the breathing and add in the love, add in light, laughter, joy. Just let yourself smile. Maybe you feel like you don't have anything to smile about, but trust me, there is one thing, even if it's opening your eyes today, waking up to a new day, to new possibilities, being here in this now moment, loving on each other. Just say, I am loved. And just see if that doesn't bring a smile to your face. I don't know how you can say those words without smiling, because when you feel loved, you just want to express it to the world. I feel loved. Good morning, Deirdre. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Yeah, I know. He's very talkative. Josie, good morning, sweet Josie. Auntie Jean, Charlie Coons. Good morning, good morning. Look at all of you flying in here. I love it. I just love the love that comes in the door every time it's opened. And that's what we do. We're a family that loves each other. Oh, and we're welcoming in our Ricky Rick this morning. Thank you, Deirdre. Yep, we don't want to leave him out. You know, I found it so interesting. I was getting ready to send out a birthday card to Corey, Captain Corey, who you all know is left the planet the same day as our Ricky Rick. But guess what, you guys? They share a birthday as well. How's that for a synchronicity? Our two pirates were both born on August 24th, and they both passed on the same day in July. Isn't that crazy? I just love synchronicities, and that is what the angels talked about last night. Good morning, Catherine DeSante. Good morning, Joanne. All right, so let me get the angel message. It's called Synchronicities. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. And that's from our dear Robert Frost. Sometimes life and the events that happen are very difficult to understand. Synchronicities involve events that are more than just random occurrences. They hold personal significance, resonating with the observer's thoughts, feelings, and circumstances. Synchronicities are often interpreted as validations of our choices or our decisions. When we're facing important life decisions, encountering synchronicities can provide a sense of confirmation about the decisions that we made. Dear angels, it's important for us humans to see, hear, touch, to receive signs that let us know we are being guided along our path. What I have discovered in my own life is that if I let go of the quote need to have signs or validation, then I am blessed with synchronicities in a huge way. Dear ones, signs from spirit are communication that transcends language barriers. They provide insights and guidance in a way that resonates deep within. When we want to get your attention in a way that is unmistakable, we may show you something where there is no doubt that it is not an accident or coincidence. We encourage you to look at these communications with a sense of mindfulness, openness, and receptivity to the subtle messages and guidance that are offered. Embrace the mystery of existence and recognize the guidance that is available to you at all times. Dear angels, today I promise to keep my eyes and ears open to synchronicities and be open-minded to their meaning, letting my faith build with each message. I'm going to copy and paste that statement in for you all because I think it's important for us. We look at the sign, most of us call them signs instead of synchronicities, but it's important to realize that what they are communication. They're a way for either our loved ones who are in spirit to communicate, or our spirit guides or angels. And when we look at them that way and we see the significance of it, it's like, wow, it wasn't just a heart in a cloud. It wasn't just a hummingbird or a dragonfly that came very close, up close and personal, and wanted to stay by my side. It wasn't just a coincidence. I don't even believe in coincidences. I know that everything happens for a purpose. Good morning, Erica. And Kathy says, wow, that is so bittersweet. It really is. I just realized it last night, that Ricky and Corey were so connected. And it'd be interesting to see if they both left their bodies at the same time or close to the same time, because it was just eerie almost looking at the the date they were born and the date they left. It was so interesting. Good morning, Suzanne. Hope. Hi, sweet one. Love, light, and abundant health to all. Andrea Gregg, good morning. Right, Kathy? Both pirates. Yeah, there's just such synchronicity there. It was just unbelievable. So let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about all that. How's everybody doing today? And give me something that you're grateful for. Let's get some vibration lifted in here with your praise and your beautiful energy. Okay, that one wants to come forth. Ooh, we just had that. No, we had child's play. Was it yesterday? I think it was child's play. And so today we have play to create. So Kuan Yin is really guiding us to be that child again, to go into childlike awe and wonder. Do you dream of more happiness, well-being, and love? That is a high-frequency dream. High-frequency dreams become reality when we align ourselves with a matching frequency. There is a way to raise the frequency, to become more magnetic to opportunities, to the right people, solutions, and helpful guidance to bring your dreams to life. For now, let go of the struggle and embrace the way of play. How beautiful that she's really encouraging us right now to get into a lighter energy and to enjoy life. That's what I get from these messages from her. We're to enjoy this life that we've been given and adapt the triple A that Marietta has taught us. Deirdre is grateful for all the love I'm getting from my videos. Yes, you're doing a fantastic job. Thank you, Deirdre. Thank you for what you do. And if y'all haven't seen Deirdre's videos, then go to 10 Million for World Peace on Facebook, and you certainly will see them. And you'll see them popping up on TikTok because our PR team, our social media team, has been putting the end cards on to lead people to the website. So those will be popping up on there as well. Annie Banani, coffee in my hand, breath in my lungs, running water and lights. I'm free. I'm free. Yes, indeed. Cheers this morning. I don't have coffee in my hand, but I do have water. Yes, sweet BP. He had me worried yesterday. He didn't come in except for one time, I think, to be fed. And normally he comes in around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and wants a massage and wants some loving. And he didn't do it this morning. And so I was kind of concerned about him, but I see that he's okay. And he just wants us all to know that he's here. And Suzanne says, I'm grateful for my new job. I love that I get to talk to so many people every day. A few minutes of lighthearted talk and a little comfort for them during a blood draw. That's awesome. You know, I used to have to go get my blood drawn once a year at Emory University. I was in a research project there for like 12 years for transplant patients, and they would draw so much blood. Oh my God. They took so much that they were afraid I was going to pass out from losing all that blood I was donating to them. And the the phlebotomists were my favorite part of the day, getting to talk to them while they were doing their job. And there was one I remember, she was so full of compassion and empathy, and she was drawing my blood, and they had to take like 15 to 20 vials of blood out of my arm. And she was fussing at the doctors. I don't see why they need this much blood. And are they sure? And let me just double check. And it was so fun to sit with her. And I would just laugh at her. I'm like, yeah, I've been doing this for years, and this is what they do. And it's nice to have somebody compassionate and somebody that really cares about you. You know, it's the job that you're doing, but it's a real human being that you're pulling that blood out of. So, Suzanne, I just want to thank you. Thank you for being that compassionate soul that so many are going to encounter as they go through having their blood drawn. I really appreciate you. And I know you're loved, and so I know you're real, and they're going to feel that, and they're going to feel comforted by you. So thank you. Good morning, Juliet. I'm so glad you're on here. And he says, I think the kitty likes to go outside. Oh, they're indoor outdoor cats. They have a cat door. So they come and go as they please. And usually I see Orlando, which is not the black kitty. Orlando's the other one. He's more like a tabby looking kitty, and he's gray. And he eats like 5 times a day. So he comes in regularly. I get to see him and talk to him and pet on him. But BP, I don't know. This kitty cat, um, sometimes I see him once a day when he comes in to eat. It's really strange. And Pat Moss, good afternoon, sweetie. She says, I'm grateful for my husband. I'm telling myself while getting mad with myself, making his anniversary card. Happy anniversary, Pat. I hope that's a beautiful day for the two of you. Hope is grateful for the possibility of seeing some shooting stars and grateful for Michelle Landers for the reminder. That's right. Is it the Perseids meteor shower that's happening? There's one of them that's really big, and I've sat and watched it before. There was one time I was in Arizona and I just pulled a chair into the middle of my backyard and took my drink out with me and sat there and watched the stars all night and saw some beautiful, beautiful meteors that came in. Charlie, grateful to get out of bed and walk on Mother Gaia's back. Thank you, Charlie. Yes, it is a blessing to be able to do that, isn't it? Oh, you're welcome, Suzanne. Kathy says, I've been better. I was hoping for a weekend alone here at home, but due to weather, Bob could not take a motorcycle trip to visit his parents. Sometimes his negative outlook and actions drain me. I need a break from him. So today I'm grateful to be going to my friend's salon for a hair color and style. Then I plan to work on my creative play with my new storage drawers for my bead bracelet and essential oil supplies. There you go. Make plans, Stan. you know, you got that backup plan going. And let's just let's see Bob covered in rose colored light and just send love. Just send love. Sometimes when we resist things, it just gets so blown up. Whatever we focus on expands. So, Kathy, I want you to remember that all day today. Whatever you're focusing on, focus on the play, focus on getting beautified. And I know that little beauty shop, you've taken me there. And just enjoy. Just go in and let yourself be immersed in the energy of love, loving yourself, giving self love, self care. That's what it's all about. So, yeah, so we're going to cover your whole household in prayer and in beautiful pink loving energy. And Hope says, hey, Kathy, all is well. How is Marley healing? That's right, Marley had her surgery. Is she doing okay? And hopefully the recovery is going with ease and grace. And thank you, Hope, for asking. Auntie Jean says, Kathy, I know how you feel. I took a 4-month break from Ron when I went with Teri. Yes, you did. Put Auntie Jean in that angel mobile and drove across the country with her. And what a blessing to have her in the car with me. It was really a delight. And I would love to do that another time, Auntie Jean, or anyone that wants to accompany me on the road. It's quite the adventure to be in the angel mobile and to just go, go, go. But you get to meet the most beautiful people along the way. That's my delight in doing the Peace on Earth tour. It's all the people I get to meet. And Annie says, yes, and we all got to see our Auntie Jean and hug her too. Indeed, she was eating up all that loving, and I think it did good for the marriage, Jean, honestly, for you to be away for that time and for him to appreciate you and for you to appreciate him. So it goes both ways. Sometimes a little space is a good thing. All right, I have a book in my hand. How about a reading this morning from the tiny book? Anybody have a preference? A page number that you want to throw out there and let me see what the angels have to say to us? Just type it in if you have a page number you'd like, and I'll open it and see what they say. Number 4. All right, Annie, you got it. Grayson loves y'all so much, Mama P and Auntie Jean. Oh, I love sweet Grayson. I know he's at his dad's today, so hoping to get to see him soon and give him his little monkey. And you're hearing 4 and 6. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 7 messages on page 4. So let me read number 6. If there was no change, there would be no growth. Change is not something to fear. I love this message because when we think about it, life is all about change, right? We change every moment. Every moment is different. And when you stay in that new moment, the now moment, you see things differently because you've changed. Even our bodies change, our physical bodies change and shift. We shed cells, we shed skin. So, yeah, change is not to be feared. I love that. Yeah, that's a big wow, Annie. That's the perfect message, I think, that we need to hear today. So we've got Kuan Yin telling us to get out and play, and we've got the angels talking about change is growth. And when we change, we do grow. Kathy says, oh, thank you for asking about Marley. She is healing slowly, not much pain, but it's been very uncomfortable for her. It's difficult not being there for her. The day after was especially difficult, and she told me she needed me there and she was crying. I was so sad for her. Oh, sweet Kathy. You can't always be right there by her side, honey. I I know that you wish you could, but she made it through. That we're praying for her and lifting her up so that that recovery is with ease and grace. And Kathy says, I've often thought of maybe renting a small apartment somewhere, or even Bob renting somewhere. Yeah, just some space, not a forever separation, but just to get away sometimes. It's really good to have your own thing that you do. And I'm sorry that he's got canceled this weekend. Auntie Jean says, I'm so grateful for that trip in so many ways. Yes, Ron has changed so much. I see spirit working on his heart. Never give up, Kathy. So grateful that I was able to hug so many peas. And I know they're all grateful for being able to hug you, Auntie Jean. Yeah, you are such a delight, and everybody felt the love when you came through and came into their homes. All right. Well, how about some prayer requests? Anybody got any? Let's remember Robin Waters Dykes, her mom Jewel, is in the hospital and really having some tough times right now. So let's please keep her lifted up. Let me put my message in there for you all to share your prayer requests. And thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer from Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for all who live on her back. World peace and attention to human trafficking. Yes, indeed. And a word of gratitude to our Hope, who has put me in touch with her nephew, who may be able to help me with graphics for the material that I want to have printed. And thank you for everyone who has donated to the cause. I have a birthday fundraiser going on, and I think it will go till the end of the month. My birthday is the 27th, but I think the fundraiser ends on the last day of the month. And that's what those funds are designated for. They are earmarked to do some printing of material, the creating and printing of the material, so that I can pass that out along the way, everywhere I go, along the United States and eventually into more parts of the world. And thank you. Thank you to all who donated. And Erica, putting your daughter Beth in the prayers this morning. Thank you. And Blue, not Blue, Auntie Jean, where is our Blue? She's not here this morning. Jean says, I have an important question. Where will you be for your birthday? I will be right here. I'm in New Orleans for the whole month of August and a little bit into September. They're they're returning after Labor Day. I don't know the exact date, but I will be here for a few more weeks. So this is where I shall be on my birthday. Okay. Deirdre, I'm donating to 10 million for world peace until it isn't needed anymore. Thank you. Yeah, we've got other projects that we will be going into after Peace Day. Marbeth and I have already started talking about what we do, where we go from here. So it's not like it's just going to go away after we do our 21 days. That this is just the beginning, you guys. We've got so much that's needed. We've talked about climate change. We've talked about human trafficking and getting behind some causes that we can make a difference in through our guided meditations. And thank you, Deirdre. And Deirdre, thank you for donating to the human trafficking fundraiser. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Kathy says, that is true. I sure could use a great big Jean hug. And Teri, too. I'm grateful for the retreat and all the P's I've met and hugged as well. Forever grateful to have met Suzanne and her becoming my very best friend. I'm so glad that Suzanne, you're here today. I know you can't be with us anymore due to work, but I'm grateful that you're here on the weekends. I know you donated, Deirdre, and thank you for that. Thank you to everyone who is helping to build up the funds in that account so that the printing can happen with ease and grace and start getting the message out there to everybody that you can do something. You know, it's just like you can do something about world peace. You can do something. And that's the whole point. The angels told me a long time ago, it's no longer time to sit on the sidelines, to just sit on the couch and let everybody else do it, because if everybody does that, nothing will happen. But if we all say, I can't sit on the sidelines anymore, I need to do something. And if you can't be out here physically with feet on the ground, you can at least help those who are doing it. So that's the point of the fundraiser, is to raise enough that I can print material that I can take across the country with me and pass out at rest areas and truck stops and restaurants and places where somebody who might be in distress can see it, or family members can see it, or people that uh, do travel can become more diligent and see something, say something. And Kathy says, do you think you might look into that Illuminate Festival in Tennessee, September 17th? Um, I am hoping to be in Florida because we have a live event there on the 21st for Peace Day. So it's possible. I can be in Tennessee on the 17th and still make it down to Florida for that live event. So, Kathy, I'm checking it out, and thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me. And Deirdre says, I feel 2024 is going to be a real game changer. Yeah, I believe that. I really do. Julie Kiss, good morning, sweet Julie. All right, so any prayer requests that you have, just put them in, and we're going to wrap this up with a little bit of meditative prayer, holding every one of you up in love, and any of your loved ones or the places, such as Hawaii right now that's hurting, other places that are going through distress and things that are happening, especially the places that are under that intense heat right now. This being one of them. Louisiana is very hot these days. And I tell you, I go out and water the plants every day, and I can just hear their cries for help. And when the water starts hitting them, I hear, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, there's a lot of places that are heat distressed right now. And I know Auntie Jean is in one in El Paso, um, Arizona. It's really blazing hot right now in Arizona. I was talking to Sharon a couple of days ago, and she said, "Oh, we got a little bit of cooler weather. It was only 104 today." So I'm glad she can have a sense of humor about it anyway. And he says, I want to share with everyone that I got told August 28th I should be complete with my hours for school. Yes, indeed. then we're really going to party and celebrate that, Annie Banani, because I'll be right here partying with you. Kathy, I'm setting 2025 as the year I retire from lab work if it doesn't happen sooner. I am so glad. I'm so glad that you've got that goal and you're going to be able to do that, Kathy. That's wonderful. Catherine DeSanti, hope you get to the East Coast one of these days. Would love to give you a hug. Oh, Catherine, I absolutely will. Yeah, I normally come up into the New England area once a year, and usually I'm at Charlie's for my birthday. But this year I have this commitment to be here in New Orleans through the end of the month. So I will be right here for my birthday. Oh, thank you, Pat. Wow, we could really use some rain here. It rained a couple of days ago, and I was so happy. I walked out on the front porch and I just smelled the fresh rain. I love that smell. And I was just giving gratitude to God. Thank you for the rain. And can we have more of that, please? Not an overabundance, but we'd love to have more rain to come into the area. Jean says, I had to bring Iggy Palm into the house. He was having heat stroke. Yeah, I feel that the kitties sometimes come in and they have heat exhaustion after being out in all this heat. All right, so let's go into our hearts. I'm going to hold on to Metatron's cube while we're doing this and just ask Metatron today to lift us all up into this cube, to lift us into that energy that's so blessed and so beautiful. So take a breath into your heart. Let your energy just relax. Let your mind start to focus on love. That's what I want you to dwell on today, is love. We were told that love is the energy that heals. When we say, I love my heart and soul, I love all humanity, it's healing to do that. You're pulling in a healing energy and you're bringing it back into the world with your out breath. So breathe in love, breathe out love. I love my beautiful heart. Just start giving yourself that love. We're going to give it inside first, into your heart. Be still and listen for the heartbeat. If you put your hand on your high heart, you can feel the heartbeat. You can feel the rhythm. So just allow that rhythm to sync with all of our rhythms. Let's get each other really united today. Envision that we're holding hands, one P on each side of you, and let the heartbeats sync up. Just let them start beating at the same time, in the same rhythm. And we're going to sync that to Divine Mother and go into the energy of her heartbeat. Can you feel it? Just allow it to happen. Sync the heartbeat of you and all of us gathered together with the cosmos, with the universe. Tapping into that heartbeat of Divine Mother, just feel the love. Feel the nourishing energy. Know that you are loved. Know that you are worthy. You are deserving of this love coming from the greatest power that is and the highest energy that exists, coming from our Creator. Now take another breath in. And with this breath, we're going to sync our heartbeat with Mama Gaia, our beautiful Earth Mother. Just feel it. Feel the energy. You don't have to do anything. You don't can't force it. So just relax into it, allow it to sync up, and then realize that your heartbeat is tapped in to Divine Mothers, tapped into the Creator, and tapped in to Mama Gaia. Feel the nourishing energy coming from both sides. Feel that love. Do you feel it? Do you feel connected with each other? Because you are. We are all part of the great oneness of all that is, the unified field of consciousness. Just be there. Just allow for a moment. Maybe we want to just be silent and listen as we're so connected in. Listen for anything that you hear coming from Divine Mother or your other spirit guides, from the angels, especially Metatron, and listen to the message from Mama Gaia. What is she saying to you today? So let's just take a moment of silence. And in that moment of silence, just listen. Just try to quiet your mind. Ask, is there a message for me? What do I need to know for my best and highest good? Let's listen. Om Shanti Shanti. Om peace. Peace. Sweet peace. Feel that peace. Feel it in your heart. I'm hearing the angels just singing out to all of us, embracing us, taking whatever burden there is from us, taking the prayer requests, covering the prayer circle with love, and covering all of us with that love energy. Thank you. How does that feel? How does it feel inside when you connect in and you just are in that moment where you can just listen? You don't have to do anything, but you'll receive when you set your intention to hear. Annie says, I heard I'm safe from the birth of Christ. I was created, and for more unity within the divine, I have to go within. You have to go within. Yeah, because that's where it's going to happen. That's where the connection is. That's where the divine love is. It's flowing through us, through everything that we are. And Annie says, I'm hearing the body is the work of the divine. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your message that you got, Annie. So beautiful. All right, you guys, I know we went overtime, but I started late, so we really didn't go overtime. But how about our morning tradition of love and gratitude on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. If you enjoyed that moment of silence going into your heart, I encourage you, do more of that. Do more. Just sit with it. Sit with the energy and just allow. Oh, sweet Julie Kiss. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, sweetheart, for being here today. Charlie, thank you. I love you all and have a beautiful, great day. It is a great day to have a great day. And Annie Banani. No, that's Andrea. Sorry, my eyes went to a different place. Andrea, thank you. I love you all and a grand arg and blessings to all. Yes, I feel Ricky so strongly right now. And like I said, when I found that synchronicity yesterday between Ricky and Corey, it just blew me away. And I had to share that with all of you this morning. Auntie Jean, thank you. I love you so much. And there's Annie. We love you. Hopefully, you get some relaxing. Yeah, I am. I'm relaxing today. And thank you. I love you all from Annie and Kathy. Due to too much background noise, perhaps Bob is cooking breakfast. I couldn't hear a message. I'll try again later. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, go into your silence later and just see what message comes through. Catherine, thank you for being here. Thank you. I love you. Pat Moss, thank you. I love you. And our Suzanne. Oh, Suzanne, I'm so happy that you're here with us. I'm glad you get to be here on the weekends. And sweet Joanne. Oh, Joanne, I love you so much. Thank you. I love you. All right. Let's honor our Ricky this morning with a little bit of Leo. The music has been doing weird stuff. It has been sticking, and I don't know if I can get Alexa to play it and y'all can hear it. Let me see if I can do that. Get the right name of it. Alexa, play Cuppa Full of Joy by Gypsy Leo.
Cuppa Full of Joy by Gypsy Leo on Amazon Music.
Yay!
Morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready.
Can you hear it?
Have a great day. Here we go. Come on. Good morning, ladies. A beautiful day. Fueling up this morning light.
Give me a yes if you can hear it.
Remember things I'm here. Yeah, and we can be together. Our telephone's always one phone call away. The guys, the angels, and the masters. They can't be with going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, pulling up from the top here. The coffee's always hot, and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to blast, put on the shoulders. Some days I need paid off, part of this game, but stay the win. The always is the winning team. Thinking inside the dust, there is always the space in the pot. Full of love, take a start to get a big start. Wake up, I'm full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Wake up, I'm full of joy with all the peace at the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Wake up, I'm full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Wake up, I'm full of joy with all the peace at the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. There is no secret, it's simply
Accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all. I'm so glad I could do it this way because it kept sticking when I tried to play it the other way. Leo, he's not with us this morning physically, but we're going to send him out some love and gratitude anyway. I agree, Annie. All right, get ready. Woo! Oh my gosh, that was fun. I think
Also, I found a routine that announces the weather and plays music when you stop
Thank
your
you,
alarm in the
Alexa.
morning.
Stop.
Do you want to turn it on?
No.
No problem.
She just wanted somebody to talk to this morning. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Stay in your heart, stay blessed, and I will see you later. Namaste, y'all.